أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. So we will continue our study of fragments. We have already finished studying Mudaf Mudafilay, which was our first fragment. And we have started our study of the second fragment, Sifa Mausuf. In the last lesson, we started this and we covered quite a bit. This is it will not take very long. It's a very simple fragment compared to Mudaf Mudafili. So inshallah, we will revise what we learned last time quickly, and then we will do something new, which we didn't do last time. So I'm just gonna ask a few questions, and through asking those questions, my plan is to revise this chapter, this fragment. So Daniel.
Yes.
Okay, Sifa Mausuf. I have these. There are some English, fragments written in English. Can you tell me about the first one? Read the first one and tell me what is Sifa and what is Mausuf in it.
Good Muslim. Good is Sifa and Mousuf is Muslim.
How about the second one?
Beautiful house. Beautiful is Sifa and house is Mousuf.
How about the third one?
Painful punishment. Painful is Sifa and punishment is Mousuf.
Okay, so the first word is describing the second word, correct?
Yes.
And the first word, which is an adjective, is called Sifa, and the second word in English language is called
a noun.
or Mausuf. Both are noun. Good is also a noun, and Mausuf is a Muslim is also a noun. But the first one, the first ism is describing the second ism, and the first ism is called Sifa, and the second ism is called Mausuf. The first ism is like an adjective, right? Okay, and that's what we have shown here. So good is Sifa, Muslim is Mausuf. All right. Thank you, Daniel. So, Abir, would you tell me what is the difference with respect to Sifa Mausuf when we compare English language with Arabic language? What is the difference?
In English, we say it the other way, so good Muslim, but then in Arabic, it's the other way.
Okay, so I have a sentence here. It says, he is a good Muslim. If an Arab person, Arabic speaking person would say this same sentence, how he would say that in Arabic? He is a
Muslim good.
He is a Muslim good. Yeah, this is how the Arabs speak. They say, actually, they reverse the order, they flip the order, and actually the second word describes the first word, or the second ism describes the first ism. So, for example, we translated this. He means huwa. The Arabic for good is saleh, and the Arabic for Muslim is Muslim. So he is a good Muslim, but this will be wrong because we are just following English order, the order of words in English. In Arabic, actually it is flipped. So we have to say the person or the thing which is described first, and the describing noun after. Adjective comes after the one who is being described by the adjective. So it will be huwa muslimun salihun. He is, and then we go to the second word first. He is a good, then we come back, Muslim. He is a good Muslim. So this is most likely, we said that this is a Sifa Mausuf. Muslimun Salihun is a Sifa Mausuf, but it still has to meet some conditions before we can say that definitely it is a Sifa Mausuf. So what are those conditions? Taymiyah, do you know what those conditions are? Or you don't?
The conditions are
What are the conditions that sifa and mausuf, those both words have to meet? So we could call them sifa mausuf. Do you know? No? Okay, no problem. Is Hiba here? Okay, I don't think Hiba is here. Oh. Okay, Zainab, can you answer this question?
Yes, I think it's supposed to be, they have to be the same in like gender, status, type, and all that. They have to have the same, like they both have to be the same status, they both have to be the same gender, they both have to be the same number. Is that right?
That's right. They have to meet in all the four properties. They have to match in all the four properties of isms: status, gender, number, and type. Now, never forget this, guys. Remember this. In sifa mausuf, both nouns have to match with respect to their status, gender, number, and type. If any of them doesn't match, then it is not a sifa mausuf. It may be something else, but it is not sifa mausuf. So, two nouns placed next to each other, if they have to be sifa mausuf, then they have to match in all the four properties of ism. For example, Muslimun over here is Rafa, Salihin also Rafa. So first test is good. With respect to gender, masculine, pass the second test. Singular, both are singular, pass the third test. And they're both common nouns, they pass the fourth test as well. And now we can call them sifa and mausuf. The order is reversed though. Mausuf comes first, sifa comes after in Arabic language. In English, sifa comes first, mausuf after. So they are flipped when we move from English to Arabic or from Arabic to English. So we are learning Arabic, so we have to remember mausuf comes first, sifa comes after. All right, so then we made, in the last class, we made some more sifa mausuf using the basic sifa mausuf muslimun salihun. We made it dual, muslimani salihani. A lot of good Muslims, muslimuna salihuna, right? Muslimuna salihuna. And then we made feminine of this. A good Muslim lady, muslimatun. It has to be feminine as well, the sifa. It cannot be salihun, so it has to be salihatun. And it matches on all the four properties with its mausuf. Two good Muslim ladies, muslimatani, salihatani. And then a lot of good Muslim ladies will be muslimatun, salihatun. So this is what we did during the last class. So we have revised it now. And the last comment I made in the last class was that a mausuf can have multiple sifa. Okay, more than one adjective can be there which are describing one single mausuf. For example, I say a big, beautiful house. So now see, house is being described by two adjectives, big and beautiful. So now house is a mausuf and it has two sifa. Big is sifa number 1, beautiful is sifa number 2, and house is the mausuf. And there can be more than 2, could be 3, could be 4 sifat. So this is an example where there's only one mausuf and it has 2 sifa. Sifa number 1 is, in this one, big, and sifa number 2 is beautiful. A big, beautiful house. How we will say that in Arabic? Big is kabirun, beautiful is Jamilun. We learned these words today, actually. It's a good time to now practice them. Big means kabirun. Jamil is Jamil. Sorry, beautiful is Jamilun. And the house is Baitun. Now we have to make the Sifa Mawsuf fragment in Arabic language. Okay. All right. Abdullah. Okay, Abdullah, can you make the fragment in Arabic language? It should mean a big, beautiful house. Do it.
A big, beautiful house.
Mm-hmm. You have all the vocabulary you need. Go ahead.
Okay. Wait.
What will be the first word? Give me the first word only.
The first word is Jamilun.
No, Abdullah.
No.
In Arabic, the first word is Mawsuf. Okay, I go to somebody else. Okay. Ayan, go ahead, Ayan.
Yes.
What is the first word in Arabic if we translate it?
Wait. No. Kabirun. No. Jamilun. Kabirun Baitun.
No.
No.
Okay. Brother Rauf.
Assalamu alaikum. The first will be Mosuf Baitun.
Baitun. Yeah.
Okay.
In Arabic, the order has to be flipped, right? In Arabic, the Mawsuf comes first. What is Mawsuf? House. Baitun. Baitun will come first. And then Sifa number 1, and then Sifa number 2. So Brother Rauf, finish it up.
Baitun, Kabirun, wa Jamilun.
There is Nova.
Jamil.
Nova.
Okay.
Baitun, Kabirun, Jamilun. So this is Mawsuf, and this is Sifa number 1. This is Sifa number 2. So remember, in Arabic, the Mawsuf comes first always. And then it would be Sifa number 1. Then Sifa number 2. Then could be even Sifa number 3 if there is one, which is not here, obviously. But this is how we can have one Mawsuf and then more than one Sifat for it. So this is an example of a Mawsuf which has multiple Sifa. All right, Mawsuf first, and then Sifa number 1, Sifa number 2, and whatever, Sifa number 3, Sifa number 4, if they exist. Okay, simple is that. It is not complex, trust me. Okay, let's do one more. So this is obviously a very well-known example. Okay, Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. And we need to, I have given the meanings as well. Now we need to focus on the part in the box. On the part in this box. And we need to tell, is this a case of a Mawsuf having multiple Sifa or not? We have to confirm that. Okay. We have to confirm that. Okay. Brother Umar Farooq, may I ask for your help?
Yes.
Okay. We need to establish, is it this a case of one Mawsuf having more than one Sifa or not? Okay.
Yeah.
So the 3 words are Allah, Ar-Rahman,
Ar-Rahman,
Ar-Rahim.
Ar-Rahim. Yeah.
What is the status of first one? Allah.
It's a status. It's Nasab. Rafa. Nasab. It's Jar status. Jar status.
The only one left, right? So that has to be jar. Okay, it should be straightforward by this time. Anyway, what is the gender of Ism? Sorry, Allah.
Masculine.
Number. Sorry, we go Ar-Rahman. Allah is jar. Ar-Rahmani is jar as well. What's
Oh, yeah.
for the-
Ar-Rahim is also jar.
No, let's go with Allah again. What's the gender?
Masculine.
Masculine. Ar-Rahman.
It's also gender. Oh, it's masculine gender.
What is the number for the lafz Jalala, Allah?
It's a proper.
No, singular, dual, or plural?
Oh, sorry, it's singular.
How about Ar-Rahmani?
Singular.
How about type? Common or
It's
noun or proper noun?
common noun. Proper noun.
How about Ar-Rahmani with al?
Al is proper noun.
So both match in all the four properties. Okay.
Yeah.
So we can say Allah, the lafzul jalala is Mawsuf,
It's موصوف and
Ar-Rahmani
Allah.
is Sifa.
It's Sifa.
All right. Thank you, Brother Umar Farooq. Umar, how about Ar-Rahimi? What is the status of Ar-Rahimi?
Assalamu alaikum. The status of
Ar-Rahimi.
Ar-Rahimi is jar.
What is the gender?
It is masculine.
What is the number?
It is singular.
And what is
And it's proper.
proper? So we can say Ar-Rahman is a sifa of number 1 and Ar-Rahimi is a sifa as well. So it will be sifa number
Sifa number 1 and 2.
So Allah is Mawsuf, Ar-Rahmani is sifa number 1, Ar-Rahimi is sifa number 2, because both of them match with respect to status, gender, number, and type with Mawsuf. Okay. Now, we can how we will translate this? Allah, who is extremely merciful, always merciful. Allah, like we can say in the previous example we did on the previous slide, that a house which is big, beautiful. Similarly, we can say here, Allah, who is extremely merciful, sifa number 1 and sifa number 2, always merciful. Okay, good. Thank you, Umar. Now, we found an example where there is one Mawsuf and 2 sifa, and a very well known example. But there is another fragment here, which is in the box now. Can somebody tell me what is that fragment? Is that sifa Mawsuf as well or no?
No.
Mudaf ilay.
Oh, Umar is saying it is mudaf ilay. Why it is not sifa Mawsuf, Umar?
Because it doesn't match in 4 properties.
Doesn't match in 4 properties. And the second thing is, Allah, the lafzul jalala, cannot be a sifa. It cannot be sifa anyways. But it doesn't match. In which property it doesn't match, Umar?
Allah doesn't match in. It doesn't match in.
Both are jar, both are masculine, both are singular, but ism is common and Allah is proper. That's where they don't match. So this is, but ism is light, it doesn't have al with it. And Allah is in jar status. So how you will translate this, Umar? No? Okay. Zainab, how you will translate this? Ismillahi.
Ismillahi. The name of Allah.
Name of Allah. This is mudaf ilay. Name of Allah. So now I need someone to translate the whole Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. And
Can I do it?
inshallah,
Can
Taymiyya
I
is
do
going to
it?
do this. No, Taymiyya will do it, inshallah. Taymiyya? Go ahead. Translate this.
Be with
No, just give me an English sentence.
with the name of Allah,
Who is?
who is always merciful, extremely merciful.
Extremely merciful first, huh? With the name of Allah. Okay. With the name of Allah, who is extremely merciful, always merciful at the same time. Good. So this is an example where two of the fragments we have learned so far, both are used. Ismillahi is mudaf ilayh, and at the same time, Allah is Mawsuf, and Ar-Rahmani is its sifa number 1, and Ar-Rahimi is its sifa number 2. And it means with the name of Allah, who is extremely merciful, always merciful. All right. Now I have another one here. Azwajin mutahharatin. And Ibrahim Akhtar is going to help me with this. Ibrahim, you're around?
Yes, am I?
Okay. Walaikum salam. So Ibrahim, the task is, we want to determine if this is an example of sifa mawsuf or not. Okay. So I will give you the table and I give you the meaning as well. Azwajin mutahharatin. Azwajin means spouses and mutahharatin means purified. Now, tell me about the status of both.
So azwajin could be is majroor.
It's jar, yeah. It's jar status. Go ahead.
And mutahharatin is also majroor. It's jar status. So that's good. And then the gender azwajin, that would be feminine.
Why?
Because zawj, like spouses, that would be a feminine word or noun.
Why? No, it has a specific reason, Ibrahim.
Azwajin.
Anyone else in the class?
Is it broken?
It's a real feminine.
It's not a real feminine.
Broken plural.
Broken plural?
Broken plural.
Yeah, thank you, Ayan. It is a broken plural. It's a plural of zawjun. Zawjun. So zawj, it's not zawjuna, zawjina.
Yeah.
Right? So it is a broken plural, and broken plural are treated as what?
Third person singular feminine.
Singular and feminine, right? So that is why azwajan will be feminine, right? So because azwajan is a broken plural, that is why it has to be feminine. This is one of the reasons for being feminine. If a word is a broken plural, it will be a feminine. Because it is not zawjuna, zawjina, that is why it is feminine. Or zawjatun or zawjatin, it is not that either. So that is why it is a broken plural, and broken plurals are feminine. How about mutahharatin?
Mutahharatin is feminine because there's a ta marbuta at the end of the word.
How about number?
So number azwajin, so treated as singular. So this would be a plural.
Are you sure?
So broken plural is treated as singular. So this wouldn't be singular then.
Broken plurals are always treated, or generally treated as singular.
Yes.
Okay. So it is a plural, but because it is treated as singular, so we will say it is singular.
Yes.
Right? So what is mutahharatin?
Mutahharatin is also singular.
So passes. What about type?
I have a question.
Who has a question?
Yeah, me. I wanted to ask, how do you tell apart a singular from a broken plural?
Looks like a singular. If it is a regular plural, then it
Yes.
will have one of the four sounds, una, ina, atun, or atin at the end. And if it doesn't have that sound at the end, then it is either a singular word or it is a broken plural. You will have to look up the meaning, and that's the only way to find out. The word will not tell you, is it a broken plural or it is a singular? They will look like the same. So with experience, you know, look up in the dictionary to find out. It's a difficult thing to do.
Okay.
Yeah, there will be nothing in the word telling you. With experience, you kind of a guess on it because you get a feeling that it is probably plural or broken plural. Okay, sorry, Ibrahim.
Yes.
Last one.
Azwajin, that would be a common noun. And mutahharatin would also be a common noun.
So it matches in all the four properties?
Yes.
So what is the conclusion, Ibrahim?
So azwajin mutahharatin is a sifa mawsuf.
It is a sifa mawsuf. All right, good. So it is 11 o'clock, but I will just do in 2-3 minutes. I just want to do one more of a similar example. One more example of very similar type. And I'm going to ask brother Hamid Naeem. Are you still with us, brother Hamid? Walaikum assalam. So brother Hamid, your example is sururun marfu'atun. And I give you the meanings. Sururun means thrones. And marfu'atun means raised. Okay. Now we need to determine if this is sifa mawsuf or not. Okay. What is the status of sururun?
It's rafa.
Okay.
Marfu'atun rafa.
Okay. Gender.
Yeah, gender is female.
Why?
Sororun thrones. That's a broken plural. And
why it is a broken plural?
It's non-Arabic. Oh, it's name of something?
No. It doesn't end with una, ina, atun, or atin.
All right. Oh, the basic, very basic. Oh, sorry. Yeah, it doesn't end with those sounds. Una, ina, atun.
Why it is a broken plural.
So it is broken plurals are treated singular. And
no. Feminine. Yeah, feminine. Yeah, exactly. Okay. How about marfu'atun? Is it masculine or feminine?
It is feminine.
All right, because it has a ta marbuta at the end, right?
Yeah, ta marbuta at the end.
So sururun, is it singular, dual, or plural?
Sururun will be treated here as singular.
It is plural, but will be treated as singular, so we call it singular.
Yeah.
Okay. How about marfu'atun?
Is also singular.
How about type?
It's the common.
Both are common. So it is. So can we call it sifa mawsuf or no? Yes.
All these are met.
So what we learned on this slide is, when the sifa of a broken plural mawsuf is generally singular and feminine. When the mawsuf is a broken plural, its sifa will be singular and feminine. That's the general rule. Okay. Over here, sururun is a plural, but because it is a broken plural, that is why its sifa will be. That is why sifa will be singular and feminine, because broken plurals are treated as singular feminine. Okay. Any questions? Brother Rauf, you had a hand up. So do you
Yeah.
still have that question or no?
Yes, Shahbaz, I do have that question.
Mhm.
This question is with regard to Sruran. It is plural, but we are treating as a singular. What is the reason to declare it singular for this combination?
It is a plural, right?
Yeah.
But it is not ending as una ina, like muslimuna, muslimina.
Okay.
And it is not ending as atun or atin. So when you see a plural word and its ending sound is not una, not ina, not atun, or not atin, it's not any of these four sounds, but it is a plural, then we call it broken plural. And Arabs treat the broken plurals as singular word. It is a plural word, but the way they use it in their sentences, they treat it as a singular word and also feminine. Even if it is not feminine, they will still treat it as feminine. And so broken plurals are treated as singular, feminine, and therefore the sifa has to be singular, feminine as well.
And Shahbaz, which is the slide in which this has been explained? Do you recall the number of that?
I have to look up. I can tell you, inshallah.
Okay.
I can message you, inshallah.
Okay. Thanks.
Yeah, no problem.
I have another question.
Go ahead.
What is the singular of sururun?
I think sarirun probably. I'm not positive on this one, but probably sarir.
Sarir, okay.
Yeah, I can confirm that in the next lesson, inshallah. Any other? There was another hand.
What would be the first word of it?
Not every noun is derived. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah.
Brother Shahbaz, when there are 2 or 3 موصوف, sifa, is there a particular sequence, or they can go in any sequence? You know.
Yeah, when we have, for example, sorry, let me go to that
2 or 3, whatever.
Yeah.
Ar-Rahman, Ar-Rahim.
Ar-Rahman, Ar-Rahim. Allah used Ar-Rahman first, so that is the first sifa. Ar-Rahim is the second sifa. So when we translate the first sifa first, and then the second sifa.
What about in the other example? Big and the house is big and beautiful. Can we say Bayatun Jamilun Kabirun instead of Kabirun Jamilun?
Yeah, you can say that, but then the translation will be a beautiful big house.
Yes.
Because in English we had it here, a big beautiful house. The translation is Baytun Kabirun Jamilun.
Oh, okay.
But if you make Jamilun first and Kabirun after, it will be Baytun Jamilun Kabirun, and then it will be, the meaning will be a beautiful big house. Because beautiful came first, right? And big came after. So that is why the meaning will change a little bit.
Yeah, meaning will change, but it can still be sifa Mawsuf, right?
Oh yes, oh yes, that's right. Yeah, that doesn't matter.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, thank you. All right, there are no other questions. We are done then. Inshallah, we continue from this tomorrow.